Right. Shalom, shalom, and shalom, Sister Deborah. Coming again. Look at this little cotton. Coming again with a message. And this message is surrounding something that brings sorrow to my spirit. Because with the quicken, I was planning on titling this video something else, in the spirit gave me something different. I want to talk about several things, but the first thing is understanding. The quickening of the spirit of the Most High Yah said to me, people are not going to receive understanding. Understanding is not seeking you to find it. That brings sadness to my spirit, because all I have is understanding. And if I can't teach and speak on it to where individuals can receive it, then that's a sad thing. But I myself would not go up against the Father's will. I won't buckle up against it. I won't compete against it. I won't challenge it, but I will say, salute it. The will of the Father is that understanding is not looking for you to understand it. So what do that leave for the people? That they understand what they've been understanding, and that is the way of the world. Even though that balance to me, because the way I see it from the wilderness, people's understanding is it's like the ways of the world, and they don't want to have it no other way. So I get it, Father Yah. I get it, Father Yah. I get it. But still, don't erase the sorrow. And I knew it. I just knew it. Just based on a feel that people are not really getting it. Nor are they, nor are they searching for understanding. The only understanding individuals want is the understanding of the world, the way the world think about things, the way the world feel about things, the way the world understand things. That's the only way people want understanding. So the Father says, say unto them, understanding is not seeking you. Understand it. Understanding don't need you. Since what the world has fed you, the understanding that makes you so comfortable in you, which is your flesh, the Father wants you to know his spiritual understanding ain't searching for you. His spiritual understanding is not desiring you to understand him. See, it all makes sense. It all balanced to me the end. It identified everything, and it's like the book is saying closed. That's the way I'm seeing it from the level of the wilderness. It's so finished to where the book is closed. So understanding why he say, understanding is not looking for them, nor are they looking for understanding. But first and foremost, let them know my understanding is not searching as if I got something lost on this earth. I am all understanding, and I have said it. And all you're getting, not everything you've got in this world, but get me, the true understanding of all things in the world and out of the world, things seen and things unseen. That's who I am. And all you're getting, get understanding. And now, understanding ain't searching for you to get it. And that's how people think in this day and time about any and everything. That the Most High have to bow down to them. He got to drop on his knees. Everybody's waiting for the Father to do something with the stupidity of their thought pattern, not being able to see that he has done all things. They waiting for him to do something. And in him it's finished. They waiting on him to do something. And in him it's finished. And then he turns and wanted us to get something. He wanted us to get something. He said, seek ye the kingdom first. Get the kingdom first. Why? Because what's in the kingdom? All understanding. And he tells me today, understanding ain't searching for you to get it. The world is so rooted in that flesh understanding, the way everything in the world can justify and clarify everything and give individual understanding of A to Z. So he wants you to stay, not want you to stay. He said, stay where you at. In the world's understanding. Never forsake it, what he have said to us over and over and over and over. And people think that the Father is really going to bow down to them. He's really going to do it their way. They really do. They ain't looking for no other way but his way. And then I'm trying to get something here. I'm trying to really grip this in a way of how I'm bringing it forth. Because it started off this morning, me reading a message. Someone said that they're going to pray that the deaf spirit will move away from my family. When I read that, the first thing I became is sorrow. I felt sorry and I felt like it was a guilt. And at that moment, with sorry, feeling sorry and guilt, the spirit of the Most High stepped in. Not like he wasn't already in, but he just wanted to step into me. Let me know, stand down. Okay. And he wanted me to understand what I already understood. He wanted me to understand that which I already understood. And don't let where we are at in this world cause me to buckle up and buckle down. Stand firm and high as the light until the world. So I began to think, is it wrong, Father, for me to see death as something that he created? And because of it, should I lock in where everyone else is at, seeing it as something that's so bad? One might say, when see, Deborah, when it hits what you where you call home, then you have a different feeling. When home is with my youngest sister. But I guess one would say home would be in my household. Because of who the Father is, the Creator himself, and the preparation of his will is so rooted in me, it's impossible for me not to be able to stand firm in the ways in which he has instilled in me, where he is greater in me. He has instilled these ways in me to get me to understand how he created things before the foundation of the world. So what he was sharing with me, he said, Deborah, I know it. In a sense, don't wait till the end days to start buckling up and buckling down. Don't let this world make you feel guilty about what you know. Don't let this world put you in a black box and say you're the darkness and we're the light. Don't let this world make you think that their emotions and their feelings is more important than what is greater in you. Don't let them think it. Get up and get it right. So what the Father is saying, Deborah, because they have not understood me, nor do they understand me, then this is where they rest in this world today. I created my breath of life to give unto spirits. That same breath alone, I've given it, not that they may have it eternal, because they can't take it with it. They cannot take this breath with them. No matter where they go, this breath cannot go with them eternal. And see, that's something I didn't know. He had to break me down this morning. He said the breath of life, as it is said, but it is as you have said. Now listen to what he said. He said, Deborah, the breath of life is as they say, as you said. They say it is the breath of life. You say, Deborah, that it is the breath of eternal. Guess what? You're right. They're wrong. The breath of life, the world says the breath of life. But you say, Deborah, the breath of eternal. They are wrong, Deborah. You are right. It's not the breath of life. It's the breath of eternal. And because in the way in how he orchestrated, giving us his breath, his truth, and an image like unto him, which is a spirit he gave every man born into this world. Okay. Now the breath was not ours as a flesh, as a spirit. It was given to us so that the spirit can exist with the image like unto him, which is a spirit. But the breath belongs to him. And he said, Deborah, they know that this breath is not life to them. It's only breath to them, temporary. The reason why you're right, because you call it what it is. Not only do you call it what it is, you call it what it was. You called it what it's gonna be in the end days. When it's all said and done, it's still the breath of eternal, because I am that I say that I am eternal. The Father is eternal. So he gives us the breath of eternal. Do he give it to us as if we're gonna have it until eternal? No. He didn't give you the breath for you to have it eternal. He only gave it to you long enough to keep you existing in living until he snatched what is his, what is eternal, what was, what is, and what shall always be to eternal infinity. You see? So we lied on him again. We took the breath and made it life. Not understanding when you convert the word life backwards, it still represents evil. You turn life, the word life backwards, it still speak of evil. Because it was something added in there by the Jesuits, the Roman Catholics, and those who set up those books, as you all call the Bible. They set it up from the floor up with the scrolls. All the information they got out of the scrolls, and then they added, they took away, and they also smeared. That's why we need the Holy Spirit, the true teacher. The Holy Spirit was always said and always will be the true teacher. But we said, forget you, kick you to the curb. We want something that we can see and hear in our natural eyes and believe. We never desire the unseen teacher. We always wanted what we can see. And that's why we so dumb right now and ignorant at the same time and stupid at the same time, because it's the things of the world that we live on, we die on. So he says, you call it right, they call it wrong. So you got to get in the box in their eyesight, because they're not fin to revert a lie into the truth. So don't you revert and reverse your truth that you have in you, because I'm in you. I'm your teacher. I'm going to teach you spirit and truth. They're learning from the world. So it's no breath of life, but it is a breath. It's breath of eternal, because the Father is eternal. He gave you his breath. With the breath, he gave you his truth. He gave you his truth, his breath, and his image. What is his image? A spirit. So he gave you your own spirit. How did he get it to you? He breathed it, blew it into you. That's why your mother can't give it to you. Your daddy can't give it to you. All they can give you is that flesh. And we know that flesh come into the world in sin. Sin itself, because that's what flesh is. I know y'all never was taught that. That's on you. People are dying alive with no truth in them, none whatsoever, leaving off this earth with no truth in them. And I sit back and behold the Father allowing him to. So I'm sitting here and he's telling me about death. He's telling me what I already know. But he's saying, don't buckle up to this world. Don't buckle up to emotions of what's going on in your family. He said, death could not have existed unless I given them the breath. Only the breath can usher in death when that body was alive. it had my breath. When the breath returned back to its owner, now the body is dead. Why don't they respect that? Why don't they respect me in living and in death? Because you the world. The world loves its own. It has its own definition from A to Z and don't even know it's still on A. What do you mean, Deborah? In the eyes of the Most High Yah, this world is still stuck on stupid called A. They haven't reached B yet. 99.9 won't make it to B. So he gives us his breath. His breath is eternal. That's what it should have been titled. But we let the Jesuits and these fake Jews and all these, now I ain't gonna all, a handful of people who rule this world, they ruled us by a book that they added, took away, smeared up and down, and still didn't tell the truth from the beginning to the end. That's why we need the spirit of the Most High in us, the true teacher, who comes and he pull up and he pull out. Why? Because he comes to pull up in you himself and take you up out of the way of the world. Oh, no, they don't want that, Deborah. The way of the world is allowing you to see that the way the world has deceived us to believe it exists, and it is. When the spirit of the Most High comes to show us really where it originated or where it come from and where it's going. Oh, we don't want that. We want what man says. So what he was explaining to me about death, he said, with death, you will never be able to take breath, the breath, to any place, because it's not yours, any place. The breath goes back to its owner who gave it to us, which is the Father. It's not going to the lake of fire. It's not going to the kingdom where everybody think they're going, eternal kingdom. It's not going to the lake of fire. It's going back to its owner, who is the creator of breath, the eternal. So he said, how is it that 99.9 cannot see? How is it, Deborah? He wanted me to respond because he knew he had already invested the information in me. Because they lost with the cause and without. Because the Father is all understanding. And when you don't understand the breath, you don't understand death. Because death can't exist without he that holds breath. That give you breath to live. He takes that same breath for you to what? To die. So who's the creator of it? You? See how stupid people are? He gives you this breath to live, but he takes his own breath back and you die. So who's to tell him what to do with what belongs to him? Breath. He was explaining to me, you can't take this breath to hell, to the lake of fire. You can't take it to hell, to the lake of fire. You can't take it to hell, Deborah, to the lake of fire. It belongs to me. It's mine. He said, you can't take this breath to the kingdom. You can't take this breath to eternal kingdom, Deborah. You can't take this breath to eternal kingdom because it's mine. It belongs to me. That breath returned back to he that gave it. I am that I say that I am. That's my breath. And how dare your nasty flesh down here tell him what to do, what is his eternal. And because you too ignorant to know anything that rests in spirit and truth, you have no idea the purpose of his breath from the beginning. You never knew, and nor do you care to know, Because you live on the stupidity of understanding the flesh and not understanding he that created all things and how he created and why he created and why he's over all things and he can start all things and he can end all things. That's being disrespectful. And it's nothing in you that the desire to understand it. Why? He said it's over. He wants me to let you know his understanding ain't looking for you. His understanding ain't searching for you. His understanding ain't hooping and hollering because you ain't got it. He told us from the beginning, and all you're getting, get understanding. And what you didn't understand, understanding is him. It been him all the time. That's the part of seeking ye the kingdom. Because the kingdom holds all understanding. Because understanding is the creator of the kingdom and the creator of the earth. He is understanding. He didn't say get wisdom. He didn't say get knowledge. He said in all you're getting, when you finish, I don't give a rat's behind what you get understanding, because that's me. Same way, seek ye the kingdom. Seek who? Me. So when you come down to death, people looking at death in a way he didn't even create it. Why would he give you his breath? So when he take it, you can be sad. You can be sorrowful. You can be hurt. He gave it to you. Blessed is the name of the Most High Yah. He can take it away. He didn't give it to us for us to take to the lake of fire. He didn't give us the breath of eternal so we can take it in the kingdom. No, he gave it only for us to use on this stanky, nasty, wicked earth. He gave us that blessing for us to use it on the earth. Not that we think we rule it and it's going to follow us in the eternal kingdom or in the lake of fire. His breath belongs to him. Respect. Is it something wrong with my I'm trying to see if you all can hear me, because I see a lot of people texting me, and I'm like wondering, is it, I hope you can hear me. So we have to understand. No, we don't have to understand. Let me cut that off. The Father wants me to understand, not me, me to understand that the understanding in me is still the same yesterday, today, and forevermore. Keep it as it was, keep it as it is, and keep it as you know you've been taught it's going to be. Don't step in this world of understanding thinking death is the enemy to living. No. See if your tail can go to the store and buy a pair of shoes and say, I don't want the left one, I just want the right. Or I don't want the right shoe, I just want the left one. See if you can go throughout living having the use of both hands and arms and just give up on one of them and only use the other. Death in living has been not death, the breath of life. No, not the breath of life. The way the breath has been created is to give you a living flesh on the earth. That's why he gave you his breath, so you can have a living flesh on this earth. How can you get a living flesh? He has to give you a spirit that lives first. You see, how do he do that? When he gives you his private breath, he blows it into your spirit, and that spirit that has his breath raise your flesh up. But when it's time that he has listed, as he had listed for you to come in, is a date, a time, an hour, and a minute. It's likened to him taking his breath back, a day, an hour, a minute. back from you. It didn't belong to you. It was just loaned to you so you can have a living spirit in your flesh. You see? So when you're running around here thinking the way the world has taught you to understand, is coming into this world. Oh, it's so beautiful. It's so good. It's so, and just as happy. Not understanding. The understanding of coming into the world and going out of this world. There's no understanding at all. 99.9 understand it at all. Me, since the Ruach, I've understood it and understand it to the fullness. Even when I birthed my children, I look at them. I feel the joy of the flesh, but the understanding in the spirit, they just come in for a moment. I'm a living witness that can stand on any mountain. I lost too many kids to tell. I'm that living witness that can tell you. We have to understand. No, you don't have to understand because he says it's over. But what you reject was the breath of life, not the breath of life. I don't know why I keep saying it because we so, how would I say it? Control to say life. The breath of eternal was given to us to come into the world. We have to have the same respect for it when we die in this world. See the breath as a gift from the Creator himself. Blessed is he that gives us that breath, and blessed is he that takes that breath away. But the minds of people is so far deep in the sewer. They don't understand anything. And even this message alone, you'll get stupid people who don't have nothing else in living to do but say and think and speak out of their rectum. That's the only way they can communicate. Strictly out of their rectum do they speak it. Their words have a smell. Their words have what you call a bad odor. Their word has nothing to it but crap. That's why it's easy for this platform, which I call the devil platform, for the people to speak out of their rectum, because it gives them an opportunity to say their smell, voice their odor, and speak their trash and put out their waste on these platforms. Because really, y'all, stop wanting to hear stupid stuff today. Anybody takes a kick out of people speaking dark, stupid, and out coming strictly as if they got diarrhea out of their rectum. You should be tired of hearing that. You should want to hear spirit and truth. You should want to hear the light. You should want to hear what is righteous. You should want to hear what is just. You should want to hear what is upright. You should be tired of hearing people stepping in and saying things just because they rectum. That's all they rectum can put out. But people love that. People love chaos. People love stuff that gives them a good laugh. And don't even understand. Today you have your laugh, tomorrow you die. Then what? It's time to want the food for the spirit. You got enough food in your rectum. You got enough food in your gut that'll hold you 20 years. That's just how messed up everybody's gut is today. You know, on this devil platform, you got everybody booming and making money, telling people how to clean their gut out. When Sister Deborah, I come to tell you, I don't care how well you clean your gut out. If your spirit is backed up, but wicked and evil and trash and darkness, I don't give a rat's behind how you clean your flesh, your gut out. I don't care about oregano oil and black seed oil, all the things you can clean your nasty gut out with. I'm coming here to tell you the foods you can clean your spirit out with. Not that trash everybody think that they can add in and take away to give you a good laugh, to give you their humor. It's their trash from their rectum. They ain't giving nothing that'll cause you to seek the Father and respect the Father and to want to know more about your Father that created you. No, people rather hear all this trash on this earth. People rather be out here fighting and killing and stealing and smoking drugs and taking these all different kind of medication and things that make them feel good. And when it all said and done, they eating trash. They dying with the stuff that they're putting in their food. They're dying based on the stuff that they're putting in your air, in your water. You want somebody to come and give you the light of all this darkness that's going on in this world. You want somebody to speak spirit and truth. You want somebody to shine light on all this midnight darkness. Stop getting caught up with all this mouth on these devil platforms speaking out of their rectum because their bowels is bagged up from their guts being clotted. You don't need they mess. You need something that's going to hold you over tomorrow. You need something that's going to hold you over today. You need something that's going to entice your spirit to say, hey, I need you, Most High. I need you. I can't live without you. I can't do without you. That's what you need. All this other trash, you don't need. And I don't know why this individual pulled up here and just pulled up. You see here? Just out of nowhere. But back to what I was saying. You need things of the spirit. You don't need the things of this world. Do we need things that's in this world? First and foremost, he says, seek ye the kingdom first. So he's telling you what to have first. And then all this other trash that's in this world, let that come third. But always put the Father first. Always want stuff that has to do with spirit truth, you guys. Don't you think you ate enough bad food? Don't you know you didn't ate enough trash? Don't you know your guts is clogged up? Don't you know you got worms and all kind of parasites in your inside? Or do y'all know that? 99.9 have no idea that this country done fed you so much trash till you got all kind of worms and parasite in your stomach right today. But yet you constantly want the trash on the outside coming in your ear and the trash that you're eating on the inside. It's time to want something better than that. You want to hear something that's going to entice your spirit man to seek the Father for all the parasites and the worms and stuff that's in your inside. And you run around here with your bad tail thinking it's not in there. It's there. Everything this country have done, the people who live in this country has fully denied it. That's why your body is loaded. I don't care how fit you. My oldest brother is a fitness coach. If you saw him in his he passed away, but if you saw him in his when he was laid out at his funeral, strictly bodybuilder. That's what he did. He coached. He's a fitness coach. But died a massive heart attack. Because we as people don't understand why our inside is rotting in this country. It's not like that everywhere else. Why only here? Because this country been treating us like trash, feeding us this stuff. Not when we come today to understand. They've been feeding us this trash to where we sitting around here with parasites and worms and all kind of things in our guts. And this is why you see all these people on YouTube trying to give you the remedy of how you clean out your gut. But I, Sister Deborah, come to tell you, I am a prophetess in the wilderness, and I come to tell you, if you don't clean out your spirit man, first and foremost, I don't give a rat's behind what's in your gut. Because once you clean out your spirit with all this dark spirit mess that's surrounding you, that the world keep feeding you. And like he say, seek ye the kingdom first. All this mess, guess what? It's going to be the same mess to take you out of here. I know it. That same mess. And what do you mean? You see the breath? The breath is only given to you a certain time. It gives you a time to come in after you come out of your mother. See, that breath is not for your mother to give you that breath. See, that's how ignorant people have been. They think because you in your mother's womb and you got a heartbeat and you moving about, you got the breath. You don't have the breath. You live it off of her breath. See how powerful the Creator was and he is? He letting you live off the breath he gave your mama until the day and the hour and when you are born into the earth, where he comes and give you his breath from him to you. See, you ain't living until you're living with the breath of the Most High God. Okay? So when you come out of mother, that's when you receive the breath. When you die, the breath has been returned back to the bosom of he that gave it to you when you came out of your mother. Your mother's breath you use until you get out of here, until you come out of her. Once you come out of her, now you receive the breath from the Creator. Respect that breath when it's in you, when you're living with it. And people need to respect it as a breath being returned to the sender. But y'all don't want to do that. And this is why you go to these funerals and everybody hooping and hollering. Everybody trying to find a just reason of why this person died. Dying is not, hear what I say, dying is not a punishment, you guys. Dying is not a punishment. Dying is what man created. And they call it dying. But it's simply the Father taking back what he gave to a spirit. And that spirit and that breath allow living to exist in your flesh. So when he takes that back, that breath back, guess what? Your spirit is at peace. That dirt goes back to the dirt. It has to stink up first. Why? Because the odor has to draw every earth, insect, and everything down below to come up to eat it out. The smell itself informed them to come up, to take over, and take everything from the flesh. So there's even things in the earth waiting to eat up the flesh. Now, who's calling the shot? He that gave you the breath from the beginning. He poured up, didn't he? Give him that respect that he can take back what belongs to him. Why? Because he got it wrote in and wrote out. He got it the day you come in with his breath and the day you go out after he takes his breath back. Don't think that people are dying due to punishment. People are not dying because they did. Because if that's the case, why all those wicked people live a long time? All of that, what they doing, why they out of here? You get the point I'm making? So when death comes, it comes because it's already assigned in the kingdom. It is already written the day Sister Deborah come in to this world. Why? Because he wants to give me the breath that day. And the day I go out, he takes his breath back. It's already assigned. So when you get down to the earth looking at it as, oh, that person died, I'm so sad, and that people live with it and cry and moan and groan and hurt and pain because they never had the understanding of living and dying. They never had the understanding, first and foremost, of the breath that allowed you to live and was taken away, and that's how you died. But you got to understand, where is this breath? It's going back to the sender, and that's why you died. It's not because you're a bad person or you evil and you wicked. Because guess what? That coming in this world and going out from this same breath is for the righteous and for the unrighteous. So somebody tell me, ain't something wrong with that? What's wrong with it? The way the world teach it, the way the world preach it, the way the world feel it. Now, I think that there is a feeling in it. After someone has been there in your presence for a length of time, and all of a sudden you're not going to see them anymore. You see? But the Father says, but even with that, he comes. He said, and all you're getting, get me understanding. And if we only knew, had we been taught like we've been taught all this other wicked and evil mess, all this stupid voting and all of that. I'm 65 years old and only voted once in my life, in my living. You know why? Because the Spirit of the Most High taught me it was just a game for the world to play. And when we tell you how he taught it, he said that they always, the elites, the wicked of the world, always set who's going to run and who's going to win. It has nothing to do with the people. So it's just showing me how long they had power over deceiving the whole world. You think Satan give a rat's behind who's the president? You think Satan give a rat's behind about any of this thing that we're sitting here embedded in? No, Satan just want power and control. And the flesh of men, M-E-N, the M-E-N from the beginning, being the weak link in whom really the truth, y'all. I know y'all don't know nothing about the truth. I know you don't know nothing about the truth, and I know you don't know nothing about the truth. It had nothing to do with woman. It was always man. That was the weak link, and that's who Satan chose. The weakest link, M-E-N. When we tell you why y'all all are lost with the cause and without, because that same E-E-N has ran the world since beginning all the way to this 2026. What did woman have to do with it? You see that big lie? It was a lie. It was a lie way from the beginning. But the thing about it, I sit back and I watch the Most High allow it to be that lie to them. You know why? He knew that anybody that represent him, he will come in them and he will teach them. He will show them. He will reveal to them truth. He knew that. And let the rest be a lie. And this is why people would rather chase the lie than to know the truth. They would rather feel comfortable and good with the lie than to be set free in the spirit, first and foremost, that reign over into your flesh. That's what you call really set free. You ain't set free until you're set free in your spirit realm. I know a lot of you all think you set free. A person that's got 50 years in prison, he go in that prison and be set free in his spirit. Guess what? He ain't gonna have no 50 years in that prison. The Father gonna set him free. First and foremost, the first place we must be set free is in our spirit. Free to know and understand spirit and truth. Free to know the difference between righteous and unrighteous. Because in this world today, people have a very hard time of comprehending what is righteous and what is unrighteous. They take right to be wrong and wrong to be right, and then look at you and say, you the bad person. Because you speak in spirit and truth. You speak in the light when you the bad one. We the good one. So when you speak of death and living in death, the Father wants you to know it's like a pair of shoes. They come hand in hand. You're not going to buy a pair of shoes and then go to work with one on. That's why death has to be looked at no different than living. And living have to be looked at. It's no different than death. They work together. Do we understand it? No, because he said, in all your getting, get understanding, and you reject the understanding of he that created all things, that has the key to open the door to all understanding of all things. We reject it. That's why we don't have the Holy Spirit. People, he's not coming for you. He's not coming for you. The Redeemer already redeemed. And you're thinking he's coming for you. He's not coming for you. He didn't came already. And every place he didn't came to, everyone he didn't came to, and all the one that has been redeemed, you're redeemed from the inside. You talk like Sister Deborah. You teach like Sister Deborah. You speak spirit and truth. You stand with the light in your right hand. You ain't out here playing with this world. You're about the Father's, the kingdom business. And the beauty of it, child, let me explain. He been dealing with me since I was 4 years old. And be honest, that was probably that's when I really knew how to, or really can remember I exist. But let me tell you, what I realize is you can't live without him. Once he come, he's with you. Living or dying, he's in the midst. Ever present, never gonna forsake the one that he abide in. You can't run around here saying you're holier than thou because you belong to a church, because somebody's speaking to you. I sit back and watch all these people fall to TDJs. And that's all I can hear is my ex-husband saying, you know, you've been calling that man out ever since I known you. I've been knowing it. But the world, even to this very day, would worship that man and and would probably mop the floor he walked. And I'm not just talking about him. I'm talking about across the board on this earth. People following everything and anything. And the Father comes today to let you know. He can give his breath, and he can take it at any time. Stop trying to tell this world that is something to it when it's nothing. He give it and he take it away. Blessed be the name of the Most High Yah who given it. And people take it and they make it. They lie about the people. They talk about the person did you hear all good stuff about a person. Once they what? They pass away. Then you see the lies? The lies go to reach to heaven. Let's put it that way. When someone passed away, why are you lying? Why have you turned this person that you'll never see again into a righteous angel? This is showing you how the world is. They love their own. They lie on their own. They don't tell the truth. So the Father wants you to know that y'all keep running around here, going to and fro all you want. He said, knowledge shall be increased in the end days. He ain't talking to you. Knowledge is going to be increased to my spiritual seed that's going to and fro on this earth, trying to make sense out of how sick it is. Why are the people doing what they doing? Why are they doing this? Why are they saying this? Why are they teaching this? Why are they preaching this? Y'all want you to know he got his right here on the earth right now, confused with all this mess. So he's pouring out knowledge to them. Knowledge is a her. Knowledge is worth more than silver and gold. Knowledge is worth more than rubies. Do y'all get that? That's letting you know all the crap that you put your heart to don't mean a rat's behind in the eyes of the Most High to those who he give knowledge to. So he's going to pour out that knowledge in the end days because he knows that he is just out here going to and fro trying to make sense of this sick world. I'm just that light. I'm that servant to bring spirit and truth out of the midst of darkness. 24/24. Even when it appeared to be day, it is night. 24/24. My purpose as a prophetess in the wilderness is to bring light out of the midst of the darkness that has gotten victory in this world and has won the world over. So I, Sister Deborah, would say Satan has truly completed his mission, deceiving the whole world. It's that time to get him ready to be chained down 1,000 years because he has truly mastered the position in which he was sundown to deceive the whole world. And to a message out there to you men, he used you to do it. You want to claim woman did something in the garden, you know what? You the fool of the fool of the fool of the fool of the fool. You're going to come into the world a fool, you're going to go out a fool. And you're going to not have no spirit and truth and no understanding. If woman was the one that ushered sin in, you would have heard from her in every book that's lost and every book that is found. You would have heard from it in your King James 16:11. You would have heard from it in the King James. But you know what? Men did an excellent job in helping Satan deceive the whole world. Because see, what y'all did not know, let me tell you why it's men. See, Satan don't need your money. Satan is a spirit. He'll look at you stupid and say, what I'm going to do with your gold and your silver and your rubies? What I'm going to do with it? He ain't never come down for your money. He came down for power and control. Hey, Sister Deborah, let you know, it ain't power and control to control your money. He wants power and the control to control your spirit. And guess what? The men from the book of Genesis all the way up into the year 2026 has mastered Satan's purpose for the earth. And I, Sister Deborah, like I say, a prophetess in the wilderness, can say and will say Satan has fully deceived the whole world. Why? I'm from the level of the wilderness. I can see it from that distance that the world has truly been deceived. You don't see people walking in the spirit and truth and in that which is of the light. You don't see people walking in righteous as righteous was and is and shall always be, because it was in the beginning, it's going to reign in the end. But you hear people and you see people following behind trash coming out of the rectum of flesh. No spirit in truth, no light. He has truly mastered deceiving the world. And he did it with the weakest link on the earth. And it's called men. He did it. That's why when it all said and done, you look behind the curtains, you pull the curtains over, you gonna see men. You set the table, you gonna see men set it. Because Satan knew it was never, ever the woman. It was the men. Let me give you another something that y'all did not know. In that garden, it was Satan that was deceived. It was Satan that took the tree. The tree of good and evil. The only way you can do evil is through good. The only way that the Father in the heavens allows Satan to deceive the world is based on having good there at the tree of good and evil. As a young person, I wonder, why was good near evil, Father Yah? Why did you put good near evil? Because that's the only way I'm going to allow Satan to be able to get victory in his evil, is I'm going to place good next to it. And that's what he's going to use just to get people to do the evil. Why? Because I put the tree there, Satan didn't. Woo! Praise the mighty Yah. If that don't sound like the power of the kingdom, he that holds the power of the kingdom, I don't know what that sounds like on this earth. I put the tree there, Deborah. Check. See, they never figured that out. They never figured out the fact that, wait a minute, why would you put the tree there anyway? Because I created it not on the earth, Deborah. I created it and written it in the kingdom. In the kingdom was 2 books. One was to the lake of fire, which represents those that I'm going to allow to follow Satan. And then there's going to be those that's going to return back to me for eternal. They're in the Lamb book of life. So if I'm going to have 2 books, Deborah, in the kingdom locked in and is written, bam, let me have 2 trees for the 2 directions that is in the kingdom ready for its eternal destiny. Like it is in heaven, so shall it be on the earth. So this is the reason why you see trees. Your destiny was already written in the kingdom. And just Jesus, as the world knew, Yeshua, he said to you all, it is written. What part of that y'all don't get? So when you see those 2 trees, the kingdom put it there. Because he got 2 books in the kingdom, so he needed 2 trees to give every human being that he gives the breath and the spirit and truth to, which is every one of us that come to the earth. That's why Adam was so perfect and was so good. You see? And y'all saw that he was what? Good. But what did Adam take? The tree of evil. Because Adam came down to represent the lake of fire on the earth. And he went after the tree that represent death to the point of the lake of fire. I, Sister Deborah, a prophetess in the wilderness. And you know what? That's all right with me. I'll be back at 8 p.m. Central Time with another message. And I say unto you, I hope you got something out of it. And what I want you to get out of it is stop trying to disrespect my Most High. Stop trying to disrespect the Most High Yah. Because you won't win. Shalom and shalom.